Everyone, this is Trader AG and welcome to an update on the altcoins in the market. Today I will cover Ethereum, Solana, and Link coin for you guys. I do have some great levels that you should look out for, so stick with the video and hopefully at the end of it you will have some alarms at important levels on the chart. So first of all, we have to start with Ethereum because yesterday we saw an amazing failed auction, and you can call it a swing failure pattern as well above the high. This was the range that I gave publicly on Twitter, and when I gave that range, we were above these highs right there. We were hovering around here, and on the market open yesterday, we just swept the highs right there. And when that sweep came in, I couldn't get in a short trade, first of all, because I was sleeping. And second of all, we didn't hit my important level yet. But if you look at the order flow when that happened, you will see that the signs of the drop were there as well. I'll quickly show it to you on the chart. So if we just go back to our 5-minute chart, and if you go look at the highs that we put in, what you will see is after we had this wild wick with 57 million positive delta and 69 million positive delta when we were breaking out those highs, we started seeing some CVD divergences build up here, which basically means that the market players in longs are still going in and longing the market, but there is someone bigger who is limit shorting the market. And the easiest way to analyze this is through CVD divergences. Here you can see CVD making higher highs while price is making lower highs, and also you can see the open interest pick up while we were going and making these divergences as well, which means that the divergences were caused by people actually longing the market, not closing positions, which is really, really crucial for us. So this is a clear CVD divergence, clear sign of absorption when you see the open interest increase and you're seeing CVD make higher highs while the price was making lower highs. So this was a great failed auction above these highs right there, and then that caused a big reaction. Now we are sitting around $2,686. Now, what is next for this coin? Well, first of all, we don't know, right? We don't need to know where the price will go, but now our range has changed just slightly, not that much, but I think our range high now comes in here. And the reason why this is really important is because this is the range to trade in Ethereum still. So what you're looking for here is either for the price to push down to these lows, to take those lows that we put in on the 18th of February, or the opposite, for the price to push higher and hit these daily levels at 2,880 and then cause a failed auction here as well. Now, if you ask me, what should I look for when the price decides to break down or break up? Well, you should look for the exact thing that happened on the market when we took the highs yesterday. If we are to take these highs again on the market right here, and we hit that daily level, the thing that you should look for is the exact thing that happened yesterday, which is you want that high to be hitting that daily level, and then when we're making this lower high, you're looking for the CVD divergences, so CVD to make a higher high and the open interest to go up. This would show us that the market players, the retail, is longing in the market, but there's a big player who is limit shorting the market with big orders, and that would be your pretty much entry into the market. And if you're looking for a long position from these lows right here, you'd look for the exact opposite on the CVD. So you'd look for the price to take these lows, hit that daily level, and after hitting that daily level on this higher low here, you're looking for CVD to make lower lows while the price is making higher lows like it does here. So that in that case, if you're seeing open interest increasing, which would show you that people are shorting the market, that is the cherry on top, that would be your perfect long entry into the market. And don't forget, since this is a range, every trade that you should take should be a range trade, right? You're not looking for $3,000 or $5,000. You're looking for taking these long trades up to the range high. And when you're taking a short trade, you're looking to short the market to the range low, not to $2,000, not to $1,000 or $2,500. You're looking to take it to $2,600. That should be your target. And your take profit one should always be the middle of the range. So here are two setups that you can potentially look out for if you see the absorption signs on Ethereum. And if these levels don't hold up, the levels that you should look out for are still really easy to find as well. I'll quickly get rid of these so we have better look in the market. So let's get rid of these ones. Now, if this range breaks to the upside, I am looking for above $3,000 for a new potential trade setup. So Right now, in this zone right here, over the last 15 days, everyone that has shorted the market here, they will put their stops above this high right here or above $3,000 because they feel safe above $3,000. And if the price was to push higher and actually get these highs right here, what I would look for is the failed auction setup above $3,000, just like the one we can have at this daily level here. So that is my big main play on the chart right now. And if the price pushes above 2,880 and doesn't get a reaction from it, that DN Podge level sitting at 3,048 is the next one I'm looking for the price to hit and show some signs of absorption. If the price decides to go lower from this range, so break this range and goes lower, I would simply just look for these lows right here, right? I would basically look for a potential swing failure pattern from here, and same setup as the $3,000 setup. So really simple play on Ethereum. You have this range. If the range breaks, look out for this DN Podge level. If the range breaks to the downside, look out for these lows right here. Really simple. Now, let's go to other charts because this is done for me. It's really easy to trade. Just put your alarms above here and above here, below here, and simple. Let's go to Solana because Solana has some interesting stuff as well going on there. We have seen a big drop yesterday, and the drop has been continuing for a while now, where the most important support level on Solana is coming around this POC level sitting at $143 here. And the reason why this is so important is because this price is the point of control of this whole range of 2024. So this level is the most traded level of 2024, which is a massive level. It's not been tapped yet, so it's really important. And when the price comes there, I will be looking for potential long setups that could be scalp, that could be swing trades, depending on where Bitcoin is. Now, when you're trading Solana or Ethereum, you need to make sure that you are looking at the Bitcoin chart as well. If Bitcoin is hitting an important support level when Solana is hitting it as well, that is perfect. If Bitcoin is making, seeing absorption signs or bearish signs, you don't want to be trading Solana. So really important to understand. If Bitcoin is hitting big levels, big support levels, this becomes a really, really good potential trade setup as well. So what I'm looking for here is for the price to go lower, right, like this, and hit that the POC level and then show some signs of absorption. Well, why is this level so important other than that POC? Well, because just above that POC level, we do have a weekly level sitting there as well. Here you can see that weekly level here. I'll mark it for you like this. A untapped weekly level sitting just above that POC level. So that is a big zone of support. And also, not just these things right here. If I pull the let me see where that is at. I can go back. Yeah. So if I pull the range, a fixed range tool from the lows here, what you will be able to see is from these lows right here, if I pull it from here, you'll see that the value area high of this whole move starting from 2023 comes in at that level right there as well. So that is a massive level of support for Solana. And if that level is lost, well, it doesn't look good. I can tell you that much. So that level right there is the value area high of this whole uptrend, the POC of 2024, and also a weekly level. So that is a massive level of support, and I am fully interested in it. If the price comes down there and also Bitcoin is hitting an important support level, I will be looking for long positions there. And what do I look for when the price is hitting those levels? Well, the things I talked about, right? I will go to my XR charts, and if the price comes down, hits these levels, and then start to see some level signs of absorption there, I will long the market, aiming for new highs to be put in. So like these, I will put my stop loss where that wick comes in, I don't know so far, and then I will aim for these highs right here. And that is an amazing setup where I can have my take profit one depending on what the market gives me. So that is one potential setup that you should be looking out for, because that is an amazing level of support. Don't long this blindly. Don't forget, you need to have some signs of absorption here. But if the level comes in and you see some signs of absorption, that becomes a really good trade setup. So that is what I'm thinking about Sol right now. I think, again, one more option here is that the price obviously can do this, right? Either can do this or can do this. And for this one right here, I told you, look for signs of absorption. Don't trade blindly. And for this one right here, if the price just goes up from here, who cares, right? There's billion other charts that you can trade. Bitcoin gives out trades every single week. So if it just moves up, you don't care. Just move on with the trade setup and just look for a different one. So we're always trying to find the highest probability setups. And if it doesn't come, it doesn't come. That's simple. So that is a level to look out for on Solana. And now we can move on to Link. So for Link, I do have a setup there as well. And I think this setup will come in play if we actually break down on Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. So this is a elite waves play, and this is a pretty good one because the waves have been respected really heavily. You can see that the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the first 5 waves were really obvious. The wave 3 was really impulsive. The wave 4 was the sideways range, and then wave 5 was here, and then we saw an ABC here. And after the ABC, we have another 1, 2, impulsive 3, and now it looks like we're putting in that 4. And the reason I am looking for these levels here for the 4 is because it comes in exactly at that high of the 1. And if you know elite waves, you know that the wave 4 cannot actually go into the area of wave 1, which means your invalidation here would be really simple. So what I'm looking for on Link in this wave 4 is a potential long setup that would take me above wave 3. And the way I would play it is, if the price decides to take these lows and start to come down to that weekly level like this and start to see some levels of absorption, and also I'm seeing Bitcoin hitting a big level as well, I will be taking a long trade here and putting my stop loss basically around $12. Because if the price decides to go below $12, well, we are now in the territory of wave 1, which means the wave 4 is invalidated. So that's why invalidation is really easy. And for the invalidation, which is 13%, your targets are amazing because your targets here become 144%. And that is a risk reward ratio of 11, which is amazing. So this setup here is extremely good as well. I'm looking for it. And if it comes in, I will be more than interested in take it. So I hope that was clear. This was just a short update on altcoins. And I just wanted to give you these setups because I know that people are really, they're not patient to enter trades, and you have to make sure that you enter high probability setups on these ones because they are more volatile than anything. So I hope that was clear. If you like these videos, just like them, comment on them. I would love for that. And if you want my trade setups, if you want to see when I enter these trades, you're always welcome to join the tag team as well. I share my trade setups there. I share my technical analysis every single day there. So you're more than welcome to join our community. And yeah, thank you so much. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.